I got something I want to talk to y'all about. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tangela. Mm-hmm. Come on in, your friends. I got something I want to get off my chest. Because I didn't know that this was the case. I didn't know. But now I know. And I need y'all to do better. A lot better. You know what they say. When you know better, you do better. When you do better, you are better. So I'm about to try to help y'all out real fast. So, if you watch my story, let's play catch up first. If you watch my story, then you saw that today I did something nice for a man, right? Alright. So, after I posted it, I got a lot of DMs about, um, I'm gonna try to do something good for my man this week. Thanks for, saying it, and blah, 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 blah. And I looked at him and I was like, women don't do this? And he was like, what you mean? And I was like, women don't do nice stuff for their men? And he was like, no, Taylor. It's very rare that women do this. And yeah, friends, I'm finding out. Women, I know I'm gonna be on my men's head, left and right, but I'm coming for y'all tonight. There's not a lot of good men out there. I am very much aware of it. Trust. That's why I'm holding on to mine. But if you got a good man, and when I say a good man, I'm not saying that he don't have flaws or he don't make mistakes. That's not what I'm saying. A good man is a person that understands your flaws and loves you in spite of, knows how to criticize you and correct you respectfully, puts you in positions to see you win. That's a good man. If you got somebody like that, cherish them. Show them that you appreciate them. Like, I had a friend and they was like, well, I'm going to be able to do that one day. And I was like, one day? I don't know what type of money y'all think I got, but I ain't rich. By no means. I ain't even middle class. My parents are, but I'm not. But I'm just aware of the man that I have. Therefore, it don't take much. Um, Men don't ask for a lot. I don't know if y'all know that. So like, it could be something as small as t-shirts, um, a haircut. You pay for his haircut this week. You pay for his favorite meal. You just randomly send him money for lunch. Um, you decide that, you know what? I know his favorite candy. I'ma just get his favorite candy and leave it on the nightstand and be like, I'm gonna have a great day today. It's something so small. It does not have to be this big grand gesture. It just doesn't. So now I understand why, like, I can do the smallest thing and it look like I bought a Rolex or a mansion because women ain't out here doing it. And I thought that, I don't know, I just thought that was like common sense, but I'm learning that it's not. And I do know that my upbringing has a lot to do with why and how I move the way I move. And I'm not telling you to do this for anybody. I'm not telling you to do this for anybody because I'm gonna be real with you. I've never done this for anybody. But when you recognize the type of person that you have as your significant other, it will make you move a certain way. Like that's just the point. Like, that's just period. As my sister say, period, Pool. Period. Like if you feel like you got a good man, he ain't toxic. You ain't gotta worry about him being with somebody else, doing other stuff on the side. He's putting you in positions to win constantly. Like, why would you not want to show him that you appreciate him? I don't understand that, friends. I will say that growing up in a two-parent household, I've always seen it. My mama do random stuff for my daddy all the time. She leaves candy on his nightstand and just say like, "Hey, I'm thinking about you. I love you. Have a great day." Or she'll send him money for lunch. Her biggest thing that she's yet to do, she bought the man a Maserati. So I've always seen those type of things, and I just thought that was normal. But I'm learning this. A lot of women don't move like this. I don't know. He He explained to me it's a possibility that it could be that they've never seen a woman do these type of things. Because a lot of times you see women bashing men, and it's never them taking pride in the man that they have. So then I was like, that may just be it. So you know what? As y'all little big sister, my goal in life is what? To help y'all be great. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna tell my girls, y'all gotta do better. Like, I know all of y'all ain't got no ancient news. Some of y'all got some good men. I think at least like probably about 10 of y'all on here. There's 71 people on here, and I'm gonna go with at least 10 of y'all got some good men. At least 10. Therefore, this week I challenge you to go out your way to do something nice for your man. It don't have to be go buy a painting. What made me buy the painting? This man don't ask for nothing. Nothing. And most, if you have a good man, they ain't gonna ask for nothing. Ever. He goes out of his way on the daily for me. He saw that painting today. I've never seen him be like, oh my God, I want this. And I'm sitting here like, I ain't never seen him act like this. And so I just kept sitting here letting them talk. And they said how much the painting was. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So he just kept looking at the painting. He'll talk, and he'll come back and rub it a few times. I'm like, I ain't never seen him act like this, man. And it's a painting. He has positioned me to, I tell you all the time, how I went from barely making a certain amount to, like I said, I'm not rich, but just more in my life. And it's a big testament to this man. So, like, just to be able to do something so small, and buy a freaking painting, baby, you would have thought I bought this man a G-Wagon. So the goal was, well, the thing was, I wasn't going to tell him. What was supposed to happen was, we're going to be at the gym tomorrow, and the painting was supposed to come to the gym. But I can't hold water. So I was sitting there, and I was just like, so I got something to tell you. I can't keep a secret. He was like, what? I said, I bought that painting. He was like, you bought what? I said, I bought that painting. What painting? I said, that Kobe painting. Kobe's his favorite player. And so, and today he did a shoe giveaway. And we were going through his shoes, and he has a pair of Kobe's. And I was like, we can get either way. And I saw how he reacted about that. I was like, okay, never mind. We're going to put him back over here. And so he was like, tell him no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. You can call him and ask him. Ask him, did I buy it? He was like, tell him I'm not about to do that. Did you really buy it? I was like, yes, I bought it. And he just sat there. And like, to see his appreciation, it just made me be like, oh, if I could give him the world, I would. Like, you hear men say that all the time. But I've never really heard women, besides my mama, talk about how much they want to do for that man. When you have a good man, cherish him. Show him that you appreciate him. He ain't obligated to do nothing for you, sis. I don't know where this culture that we live in, I shouldn't be spending my money. He need to be buying this and he need to be doing this. He ain't got to do nothing for you. Nothing. Everything that he's doing is because he wants to. He ain't got to do that. Y'all gonna let this messed up social media fool y'all. Y'all gonna be still single and gonna be looking at me and everybody else like, hey, why they, I'm trying to put y'all up on game. Trying to put y'all up on game. Stop thinking it. And trust me, I know it takes time to reprogram your brain. Because I went through a period, my savageness, where, nah, if he ain't doing this, then I don't want it. But when you transition into dating with a purpose, then you gonna move different. And like I told y'all, I wouldn't dare do this to every man that I've dated. Hell no. What I am saying is, when you got a good man, you gonna know that you got a good man. His actions are going to show you that he's a good man. I told y'all, somebody that can criticize you respectfully, put you in positions to win, show you how to win, respect you, loyal to you, Like, it's so many qualities to this. That's just to name a few. And when you can see that, what? Girl, I would literally give this man the work. Like, literally. Like, that's how it feels. Let me see what y'all talking about. The baby is asleep. Somebody asked, where's the baby? I have a good music keeper. That's what I'm talking about, friends. Yeah, friends. Y'all gotta wake up. I'm trying to put y'all up on game. Some women don't appreciate a good man. That's why the divorce rate is so high. I feel like the divorce rate is high for a lot of reasons. Um, mm-hmm. For sure. My my mom definitely set the bar high, for sure, for sure. But it took her years to get there. My mama just was able to make a move like that this year. Um, my dad has always gone over and beyond for my mama, always, and so that has been my representation of what a man is supposed to do for a woman, and how he's supposed to treat her, and how he's supposed to treat his wife, and the woman that he cares for, that he sees a future with. That's all I know. I get that. I understand that everybody has not been um, privileged or afforded the opportunity to grow up in a two-parent household, or quote unquote healthy relationship. Because I tell y'all anytime, my parents ain't perfect. These folks argue like they in big pieces, they argue like cats and dogs. And but they still married, and they love each other, and they understand the value they took to each other as well as in front of God. And so that plays a really big part of why I think the way I think, why I move the way that I move. And my goal in life is to help y'all be great. And so I'm here to check y'all as women, as y'all little big sister. Y'all gotta do better. Like, for me to hear him say, women don't do that, I'm like, yeah, they do. No, they really don't. They don't. And then to get text messages and DMs and they like, that's good advice. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all wasn't doing this at first. Y'all playing. Y'all for real? They for real. They weren't doing this at first. So then I'm like, dog, how many other women not doing this? Or all you thinking about is me, 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 me. What can he do for me? I want this bag. I want these shoes. Oh, what you gonna do for him? You think laying on your back is enough? Trust me, that's not enough. That's not enough, sis. I'm just here to let you know. If I step on some toes, I'm sorry, but it's just a treat. Laying on your back ain't enough. It's not. At the end of the day, you can't keep a man that don't want to be killed. We ain't talking about them type of men. We talking about good men and appreciating the good men that you have. um, the song by Usher, he talks about, I'll be a groupie, baby, cause you are my superstar. I'm your number one fan, give me all that I can. Okay, I sing that song all the time on my story, and I talk about how, like, he shouldn't just be your groupie. He shouldn't just be your number one fan. I don't know. I'm sure y'all have seen, like, me post how I be trying to get all the angles I can for him. That's how it's supposed to be. He's my number one fan. Besides his mama, I'm his number one fan. Period. Like, I don't understand. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta get out of this city girl mentality. You can't be talking about you wanna be a wife, but you still wanna be a city girl, baby. It don't work. It don't work, friends. It don't work. And don't mind your business. Don't think about why I'm drinking this and why I'm eating these cookies. I told y'all this that time of the month. Y'all gonna let me do me. Friend, you running out in 18 months. Those are my cookies. Thanks for speaking real. I'm not married as of now. Tangela. I always treat people the way I want to be treated, so we can take what you can't offer. I saw a post not too long ago about, excuse me, because I'm probably gonna have to burp on here. There. Ooh, excuse me. I saw a post. We on the same team. As much as I want to win, I want them to win as much as I win. Because if I win, we win. If he win, we win. If we both win it, baby, we something serious for the kingdom of God. Do y'all not understand that? Like, we're not in competition. So I'm not looking at it as, oh, he does this, this, and this, so I need to match this. No. If he does all these things and he's not obligated to do any of these things, and I want him to know that I love, cherish, and appreciate the things that he do, he goes out of his way to do. He don't have to do these things. That's what that means. I'm telling y'all now, y'all gonna let this social media mess y'all up, and y'all keep talking about something, you want to be married, you want to have kids, X, Y, Z. I'm trying to figure out how y'all gonna get there with this mentality. It don't work, sis. It ain't it. And especially if you got a good man, and you still trying to, girl, you gonna be single for a long time. Yeah, y'all can have that city girl stuff. I'm straight. I am good on it. I'm telling y'all can have it. Now I want to be like you when I grow up. Nah, I ain't baby mama material. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing like if that ain't me. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Patch me. Trapped around here. Not baby mama material. What if you have a man who has hurt you, but you decided to move on with him? He gets that treatment. You have to act. Okay, this is something that's a very good question. I think a lot of women, I'm about to be real with y'all. I ain't about to sugarcoat nothing, so I just hope y'all ready for this. Y'all gonna be like, did she just say that? I did, and because I talk about my men all the time. I do. All the time I talk about like what they can do better at X, Y, and Z. But tonight, I'm on my ladies' head because y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really feel like as women, a lot of us, and I say us in general because I've been there, a lot of us don't know our worth. Period. We don't know our worth. We feel like we're supposed to just accept anything because social media has given you this warped example of what relationships are supposed to be. Oh, he drug her through the ringer. He cheated on her, had a baby by somebody else, and she still held him down. What? Do you know how stupid that sounds? Like, that don't have to be your story. I'm not saying that everything's gonna be perfect, sis. That ain't what I'm saying at all. But that ain't gotta be your story. I feel like a lot of times we get into these type of situations because we don't know our worth. A lot of us have, excuse me, I'm about to be burping a lot. A lot of us have hopped from relationship to relationship, relationship to relationship. And while we hop from these relationships, a lot of times we hop from bed to bed to bed to bed. And you're trying to figure out, I told you I'm going to step on some toes, and I'm just going to be real with y'all tonight. We hopping from bed to bed, relationship to relationship, situation to situationship, and you got all these spirits on you. Ooh, I'm about to step on somebody's toes. I know I am. You got all these spirits on you, right? And you trying to figure out why you keep getting these ain't worth ass Negroes. Have you thought, like, the common denominator, baby, is you. It's not them. A man can only do what you allow him to do. So you the one that's hopping from bed to bed. You the one hopping from situation to situation. You ain't never took the time to sit down and just be by yourself. When I tell you that is one of the best things that I have ever done in my life, is just sat down and just been by myself for a while. I got to learn so much about who Taylor is, what did Taylor want. I thought Taylor wanted this. No, she don't want that no more. She wants this now. Like, it's just a God honest truth. We live in a society where we gotta be with somebody. Nah, I think it's okay if you don't be with nobody right now, because you know what? You want to know something? You being with somebody, I don't know if y'all know this, but hurt people hurt people. So somebody that was toxic hurt you. Now you toxic. Now you about to hurt somebody else. But y'all think, oh, we supposed to be relationship goals. Baby, how? Y'all toxic goals. Just sad and pathetic. Sad. So, how did I get to where I'm at right now? I ain't always been here, and I tell y'all that all the time. But if you are in a situationship, relationship, any of them ships in that boat, and you feel like this ain't it, but I don't know, it ain't it, friend. It ain't it. You definitely need to write a book. I'm actually thinking about doing it one day and calling it different chapters of my life. We shall see. You never know what God has for me and what He wants me to do. But I really think that we as women, we have to do better. And it starts with knowing your worth. What you will accept, what you don't want. Because what I want and what I will accept may be different than what you want and what you accept. You may accept him cheating on you. I'm looking at him like, wait, it's a no for me. He not my husband. Like, y'all do understand that you're not obligated to put up with a lot of this stuff. Like, I feel like it's different. Y'all be sitting here giving folks doing wife stuff, and this ain't your husband. I'm kind of confused here for him. You feel like you're supposed to stay down for him and be with him because y'all have known each other all this time. What does that mean? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've known this man for 4 months. Did you hear what I just said? 4 months. He do stuff for me that men that I've been with and known me for years ain't never did. Time don't mean nothing. Zero. I don't put y'all up on game. Don't let this social media stuff fool y'all. These relationships, I don't have no relationship goals. Because you want to know why? You don't know these people. You don't know what it took for them to get there. You don't know how real it is. You don't know what they putting on for the camera. You don't know none of that. Relationship goals. I'm straight. I am straight. The closest thing I got to a relationship goals is my own parents. Because I've seen firsthand the stuff they ain't been through. The arguments. The get out of my face. Stephanie, stop talking to me. I've seen that firsthand. That's different. Y'all don't know these folks. We talking about some relationship goals. Huh, friend? Y'all gotta do better. We all gotta do better. I agree. Common sense is not very, no. Common sense ain't that common. Trust me. Because if it was, when I asked him, women don't really do this, he would have been like, no, women do this. Because in my mind, I think it's common sense. If you got a good man and he doing all these things for you, putting you up on game, taking care of you, doing all these different things for you, but you're not willing to do the same for him, that don't really make sense. Then what you in a relationship? A relationship, that's a partnership. We on the same team. That's the part I think people don't understand. Like, and I also feel like a lot of times people are trying to get into relationships or situations, whatever you want to call it, a ship. You're trying to get in it so you can show other people like, I'm not single, I'm good. When some of y'all be looking real stupid in relationships because you don't even know what to do. You don't understand it. In relationships, it's a lot of forgiveness. It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of, oh, I meant this, but they looked at it. They took it as this. But I didn't mean that. But it don't matter. You need to apologize because you made them feel some type of way, even if you knew that that wasn't your intention. That's a whole nother topic. People don't look into that. They just think, oh, it's just we together and we get to go do this together and we're just best friends and what the hell? Listen, y'all got this warped perception and social media is messing y'all up out here. And me as y'all big sister, I'm just here to help y'all out. Period, boo. y'all gotta do better. I'm just here. Like, y'all gotta do better. If you have never had a period of singleness means, I'm not even gonna call it singleness, aloneness. That's what we're gonna call it. If you've never had a period of at least 6 months to a year, that means you're not talking to nobody, you're not having sex with nobody, like you just by yourself. I advocate for that. At least 6 months to a year. I managed to do 6 months. 6 months. Not messing with nobody, not talking to nobody, just me, myself, and I advocate for that because you don't realize the transfer of energy. You don't realize the transfer of energy, the transfer of spirit when you just hopping from situation to situation. You're trying to figure out, I don't normally do this, or I don't normally act like this, and you taking that baggage to your next relationship. Like, okay, so one of my biggest problems is my mouth. I'm very aggressive. It's something that I'm currently working on. Kind of got in trouble today about it. But I am very, very aggressive. Very aggressive. But what I will say is the reason why I am so aggressive is so many things that have happened in the past has caused me to have to put this guard up to protect myself at all times, right? Well, I truly believe that God sent me. So, when you have a good man, what's going to end up happening, which has begun to happen to me, is you won't have to have this strong masculine energy because why? You got a real man. So now you actually get to be a woman. You don't have to try to be a woman and a man at the same time to protect yourself all the time. You don't have to do that. So my problem is my mouth. I'm very, very aggressive with it because I'm always looking for like, who's trying to come for me? Like, what you say? Yeah, like I'm always doing it. And so I've gotten it from past situations, past dealings, past relationships. That's something that like what you need to sit down and deal with. I've dealt with a lot of my other issues, but that's something that I'm still working on. And I'm not telling you that in order for you to be with somebody, you got to be complete. You got to be perfect. No, I'm not telling you that at all. What I will tell you is you do need to be whole. You need to know what you want out of life. You need to know what you accept, what you won't accept. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to be secure in yourself. Don't be trying to go to somebody else thinking that they're supposed to make you happy. They're supposed to be the source of your happiness. I'm going to be happy regardless if I'm with the person or if I'm not with the person. I'm going to be happy. Why? Because I'm happy with Taylor. A lot of times that's not what happens. What typically happens is we be like, I just have to be with him. I'm just so happy. Do I love him? Yeah, I love being with him. But I can also be like, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Or I'll see you later, and I can bring my butt back on to the mansion, and I do what I got to do, and I'm still happy within myself. A lot of us are not like that. We are looking for men to make us happy. No, learn yourself first before you entangle yourself with somebody else. Period. I feel like a lot of times we don't do that. We just don't. And then you add this time clock. Oh, I got to be married by this time. I got to have kids by this time. No, I'm going to be married and I'm going to have kids when God tells me that it's time for me to have kids and be married. So don't sit here and get so caught up on that because then you getting caught up on that. And that's why you ain't took the time to really be by yourself because you just trying to hurry up. And I got to hurry up and get married. Listen, what's meant for you going to be for you. It ain't going nowhere. Period. Like, it's not going nowhere, friend. So take some time. Heal. Work on yourself. Do some things that you want to do. Because let me explain something to y'all. I don't know if y'all know this. I do because I grew up in a household with married people. But once you're married, a lot of things that you get to do in your singleness, you can no longer do once you're married. You got to move different. Because why? Now you got somebody to answer to. You don't got nobody to answer to right now, friend, because you're single. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, are you in a relationship or a situation? Yes. But you don't have to ask them, hey, what do you think about I'm gonna spend my money on X, Y, and Z? You don't gotta do that. When you married, yeah, friend, what's yours is his and what's his is yours. So now you gotta ask, baby, is it okay if I go out of town with the girls this weekend? Right now, you ain't gotta ask nobody. This is the time to just do stuff. People talk about all the time. In your 20s, you should just do stuff. You should do stuff. In your singleness, this is the time that you should just do stuff. Try stuff. Figure out what you like. So then when you are presented with the man, the right man, he ain't got to try to fix you and mold you and patch you up. Because why? You already whole. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. The biggest thing that I like about where I'm at right now, I'm going to be real with y'all. In my inner circle and people that I know, I have never seen two whole people come together. Like whole as in, I'm securing who I am, I got my stuff going, securing who you are, you got your stuff going. That right there, that is something serious. I ain't never seen that before. I've seen people come together and they become whole. And I'm not telling you that can't happen. I've seen it plenty of times. It's a lot of struggle in that because you trying to find your happiness while you being entangled with this person, and then they're seeing you like, well, I remember when you did like this, and now you, it's a lot. Trust, I've seen it so many times, but two whole people, oh, I'm just watching what God do. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got. But I just want y'all to know that don't, because I did a live a long time ago about being single, and what? Single? It's amazing. It's quote unquote, I mean, by law, and when you check papers, it says single, married, divorced, widow. That's all it say. It don't say in a relationship, it's complicated, in a situationship, in the friendship zone, it don't say none of that. So by law, yes, I am still single. So what I'm gonna say is singleness is the best thing. Like, you need to take advantage of it. Don't let people make you feel bad for being single. I would tell people all the time, I'm single and I'm happily. People will say, are you single? Yes, I'm happily single. Just like people say they happily married. I'm happily single. Why? Because this is the time to work on myself. So that one day, he that finds the wife finds a good thing and brings favor. I'm going to be somebody's favorite. What? Y'all better stop sleeping on me. Stop sleeping on y'allself and understanding. Like, one day, you saying you want to be somebody's wife. One day, this is the time. You can't just walk into wifehood. You can. I don't suggest it. But you don't want to be prepared as much as you can. Like, you can't technically be prepared, I guess. But I would want to be prepared as much as I can to know how. This is what I would tell y'all, and I may get off because I got other stuff to do. And it's funny because he reminds me about this sometimes. But I had this list. I'm sure as women, we all have a list, right? I want him to do this. I want him to have this. I want him to have this. And I talk about this a lot on my story or on my lives. My list used to be rule number one, he can't have no kids, a college degree, his own place, his own car. He needs to have some form of relationship with God. And the other ones were, credit score, and like he needs to make a decent living, and I think that was it. Those were the top ones, right? And then I thought about that was like materialistic wise, and then as far as like a inside or on top of that, I was like, I want them to be slow to anger, quick to forgive. I want them to be able to listen to understand and not listen to respond. I want them to enjoy being around me. Like, these are the things that I was saying, right? Ask me how many of them things was me. Have you ever thought about that? So this is what all my women on here, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a list of all the things that you want in a man, right? I don't care if it's materialistic. I don't care if it's characteristics. All of the things that you want in a man, I want you to write it down, right? After you write it down, I want you to go through that list and look at all of the things that you're saying and ask yourself, are you half of this thing? Are you half of the list that you just wrote? Well, that was my problem. I had this whole list, and out of all these things, I wasn't even half of the list. I'm saying I want him to have his own business. Do you have your own business? What your credit score look like, baby? Are you quick to forgive? Do you listen to comprehend, or do you listen to respond? Which one do you do? Okay, friend. Well then, how you want all these things in a man and you're not even half of these things? Make it make sense, friend. It don't. It don't. It doesn't. So you sit here thinking they're like, oh, I can get this man that it's just, oh, I can get all these things, and I'm just supposed to come with my baggage, and you're just supposed to love me for me. Oh, this is just who I am. Do y'all know how stupid that sounds? I don't know if y'all know that, but I'm here to let you know, as your little big sister, that sound real stupid, friend. Real stupid. And I don't know who told y'all that was okay, but that ain't it. I do have my own YouTube channel. You click the link in my bio, it has YouTube, and you click it, and that's my YouTube channel. I talk about all types of stuff on my YouTube channel. But no, women, I just want y'all to do better. Yeah, she's an actual person. All these females, they act like that ain't real. I am a very much real person. I take pride in the growth that I have experienced within myself. Like I tell y'all all the time, I am not always been this person. I've been the savage person. I've been the person that, what can you do for me? Like, I've been there, done that. I got flued out. All that stuff, that city girl stuff that y'all say, I've been there, done that. This stuff gets tiring. It ain't even all of that. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you ain't nobody to them. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you say you want to be a wife and you want to have kids and all these great things, but how can you get those things with this city girl mentality? Friend, it doesn't add up. I don't know. Maybe can you help me out? And then y'all looking at this social media and y'all see, oh well, she used to do this and now she married. But do you know if their marriage is real or if it's for social media? Do you know if it's a branding tactic to put more money into both of their pockets? You don't know that part. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, friend, like I just told you, that city girl mentality is not going to get you anywhere. So ask yourself, what do you really want out of life? If you really want to be somebody's wife, if you really want to be a mom and have a whole family, like if that's something that you want, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When God send you that man, when it's a man that's worth doing stuff for, you need to appreciate him, cause it ain't a lot of them out here. I don't know if y'all know that. The pickings is very slim, and I'm gonna be real. I'd probably fight somebody over mine at this point. Like, I'm good. Period. What y'all saying out here? I'm just trying to help y'all out. I love that it is very important, but just like you said, what's for you, and you are to a certain degree, which you are to a certain degree, which, yes. So that's why I think I've attracted somebody that's whole, because now I feel like I'm whole. You sit here, you damage. Misery loves company, friends. I don't know if y'all know that when I heard that one. Misery loves company. You damaged, miserable. What you think you gonna get? Damaged and miserable. Oh, we just best friends. No, y'all not best friends. Y'all not best friends at all. Y'all just two miserable folks and damaged, and y'all ain't took the time to heal. And so you got problems, they got problems, and neither one